Hi, this is Gina with Poppy Cotton, and I'm excited to be with you for week 3. We are going to be doing flower number 3. And so if you'll follow along, I'll be giving instructions of how to complete this flower number 3. So the first thing you'll want to do is take your 8 triangles, 4 in the background color and 4 colored, and you will sew those together with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Those will be larger than what you need. Then you'll take your 2.5 inch ruler, or however you cut those down. This one has a diagonal line, and I place the diagonal line right on my seam, and I will trim to my 2.5 inch square. I know there's lots of different rulers out there, so whatever method is the easiest for you to get that perfect 2.5 inch square, that will be great. So you'll have 4 of those. So 4 2.5 inch squares. And then you'll take those and you'll sew those together. So make sure that you have your color going like this. You'll want this point in the middle and then 2 little points on the outside. Now that becomes the top of your flower. And then you have this colored piece that goes right here. And then the next piece will be a square in the square piece. And this one, you're going to take your middle square, sew 2 triangles to each side, one this side and one this side, and then press. And then you'll take these 2 triangles on the opposite side, and you'll sew one here, and then you'll sew one here. Now, in order to make sure that these are straight, make sure that your point is right here along the middle line of your square. So you have your points off this end and that end, and they're nice and even, so that when you create your square in a square and then trim that to the size that it says in the pattern, you'll have this piece. You'll sew your 2 side pieces, and then this becomes the next section in your flower. Now the very bottom part of the flower is the stitch and flip method. You'll sew your square here. Now either draw a line corner to corner or press and then sew corner to corner, and then here corner to corner. Then you'll want to trim, leaving a 1/4 inch, and then press those to the outside so that your piece looks like this, and you'll put that on the bottom of your flower. So when you have all 4 of those little pieces sewn together, you will have finished the top of your flower. Then the next exciting part that we're going to do are the leaves. So the stitch and flip method, which we've been doing, we'll have 2 left flowers and we'll have 2 right flowers. So making sure that you've got 2 inch here and here, and the 2 inch here and here. And then your 1.5 inches are here. And you're sewing opposites, corner to corner, corner to corner. And then on this side, corner to corner, corner to corner. And again, that's the stitch and flip method. So either press your squares in half, or draw a line corner to corner, and then do your sewing. You'll want to cut a 1/4 inch, or a 1/4 inch away from your sewing line, so that when you press these, you have a rectangle that looks like this. And you have a left section and a right section, and then I have my stem. Now I make sure that my 2 inch square, the larger, this is my small one over here, my 2 inch is right next to my stem. So these are the 2 inch, and this is a 2 inch. So I'm sewing a leaf with a little top part and a little section right here, and then a leaf, and then a bigger section. So small leaf, and then a bigger section. That creates my right leaf section. I sew that to my stem, and then I press the seam towards my stem. And then I repeat for the left side, and then I press that. Then what will happen is I have a leaf section, and I'll sew this leaf section to my flower section. And there you have it. You have your flower number 3. Now your homework this week is to sew 3 of these flower number 3s.